Mhm. Mhm. Da 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 da. Da da da. Hi there, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to May the Turkey Legs Be With You. Today is chapter 2 in our weekly weekly stream series during May, reading through the stories of the movies of the galaxy far, far away. So, may the turkey legs be with you, and hello, everybody. I will get going in a moment to give a couple minutes to people to pop in live. If you are watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments below that you are watching, and pop the like button. If you are watching, you're not subscribed, you can subscribe or consider subscribing. I would appreciate that and very much if you would at least consider, if you are enjoying my content, yeah, consider subscribing. So today is May the 11th of 2023, and gotta say I had a pretty good day. Went out, did some errands, had lunch with my mom, and now I'm here with you tonight reading Star Wars, and tonight's stories are Star Wars The Phantom Menace. These are the little golden books of the stories. Attack of the Clones. And you know what's coming next? Revenge of the Sith. So without further ado, because I am reading 3 stories, I'm going to go ahead and start with The Phantom Menace. Da da da, da da da. This is adapted by Courtney Carbone, illustrated by Heather Martinez. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the peaceful planet of Naboo is under a blockade from the greedy Trade Federation. The Galactic Republic quickly sends Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi to help. They are Jedi Knights, guardians of justice and masters of the Force, a power that connects all living things. But when Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan arrive, they are attacked by battle droids. The Jedi defend themselves with their lightsabers, but they are outnumbered and must flee the Trade Federation battleship. On Naboo, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan meet a funny creature named Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar takes them to the underwater city of the Gungans. The Gungan leader, Boss Nass, does not want to help Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan with their mission. But Boss Nass gives them a submarine and allows Jar Jar to guide the Jedi to the royal palace of Naboo. On their way through the planet's core, they are attacked by giant sea creatures. There's always a bigger fish. After a narrow escape, The heroes arrive at the royal palace. Queen Amidala is being held hostage by the leader of the Trade Federation, Viceroy Gunray. The Jedi quickly free Queen Amidala and her handmaidens. They race aboard the Queen's royal starship and blast off for Coruscant, the capital of the Republic, to get help. Oh no! Federation vulture droids attack the royal starship. A team of astromech droids hurries to repair the ship's shields. A brave droid named R2-D2 saves the day. Across the galaxy, the true villain behind the Federation's plot that Queen Amidala behind the Federation's plot is furious that Queen Amidala has escaped. Darth Sidious is a Sith Lord, an evil master of the dark side of the Force. Darth Sidious orders his apprentice, Darth Maul, to find Queen Amidala at once. The royal starship's hyperdrive is damaged, so the heroes land on the desert planet Tatooine to make repairs. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Queen Amidala's handmaiden, Padme, find a new hyperdrive in a local junk shop, but they don't have any money to pay Watto, the junk dealer. Padme meets Anakin Skywalker, a slave boy who works in the shop. Anakin can fix anything, and he is a skilled pod racer. A sandstorm blows in, so Anakin brings his new friends to his house. They meet his mother, Shmi, and a droid that Anakin is building. "Hello, my name is C-3PO, the droid says. Qui-Gon senses that the Force is strong in the boy. He thinks Anakin could become a Jedi. Qui-Gon makes a bet with Watto. If Anakin places first in the next pod race, Qui-Gon wins the hyperdrive and the boy's freedom. But if the boy loses, Watto wins the Queen's royal starship. During the pod race, Anakin zips and zooms past the competition. The crowd goes wild when he crosses the finish line first. Soon the royal starship is repaired. Anakin is sad to leave his mother, but excited to begin his Jedi training. Suddenly, Darth Maul launches a sneak attack. Qui-Gon fights bravely, giving the heroes enough time to blast off for Coruscant. When they arrive on Coruscant, Queen Amidala asks the Republic Senate for help, while Qui-Gon brings Anakin before the Jedi Council. He wants the boy to become a Jedi. Yoda, a powerful Jedi Master, worries that Anakin has fear in his heart, and fear can cause a Jedi to turn to the dark side of the Force. "Clouded this boy's future is," Yoda says. Hey, T. Marie. How are you? Happy Thursday. And may the turkey legs be with you. The Republic refuses to help Queen Amidala, so the heroes return to Naboo to save her people. They ask the Gungans to form an alliance. Padme reveals that she is really Queen Amidala in disguise. Padme begs Boss Nass to help, and he agrees. They will all fight the Federation together. I'm having a very good day, Tina. Very, very good day. Thanks for asking. Padme, Anakin, and the Jedi sneak into the palace. They release the Naboo pilots who blast off in starfighters and attack the Federation fleet in space. Suddenly, Darth Maul appears. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan face the villain as Padme and her guards race off to capture the Viceroy. Outside the palace, Jar Jar and the Gungans battle the Trade Federation army. But the Gungans are outnumbered, and their shields are no match for thousands of battle droids. To stay safe, Anakin is hiding in an empty Naboo starfighter with R2-D2. All of a sudden, the starfighter takes off on autopilot, sending Anakin into the middle of a space battle. Anakin uses his amazing pod racing skills to fly into the droid control ship and blow it up. Kaboom! Without the control ship powering them, the battle droids all over Naboo shut down. In the palace, the Jedi fight Darth Maul together, but the Sith Lord is driven by the power of anger and hate. Darth Maul strikes Qui-Gon down with his double-sided lightsaber and knocks Obi-Wan into a deep pit. Just when it seems that Obi-Wan is defeated, the Jedi springs into action and destroys Darth Maul with one mighty blow. Obi-Wan runs to his master's side, and with his last breath, Qui-Gon asks Obi-Wan to train Anakin as a Jedi. The Federation has been defeated. Padme Amidala, Boss Nass, and the people of Naboo celebrate their return to peace. Obi-Wan keeps his promise to Qui-Gon and vows to teach Anakin in the ways of the Force. Anakin's journey to become a Jedi has begun. That concludes our first story tonight, Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. For our second story tonight, we have Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. Da, 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 da. Attack of the Clones is adapted by Christopher Nicholas illustrated by Ethan Beavers. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Dun 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 dun. The galaxy is divided. Ooh. Many planets are leaving the Republic to join the separatist movement. Padme Amidala, once the Queen of Naboo, is now a senator in the Republic. Soon after Padme arrives on the planet Coruscant for a Senate meeting, her ship explodes. Luckily, she is not harmed. Tina McNeil, hello, and hello, Chuck. Internet's still down. Oh, no. Oh, dear. The Jedi Council sends two of Padme's old friends to protect her, Jedi Knights Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. As Padme sleeps, the Jedi sense that something is wrong. They leap into action and stop two poisonous insects from biting the senator. Obi-Wan spots an assassin droid outside Padme's window. He tackles the droid and finds himself flying through the bustling traffic of the city. Obi-Wan's fight is cut short by a bounty hunter named Zam Wessel. She blasts the droid to bits. As the Jedi plummets toward the ground, Zam jumps into her speeder and tries to escape. Zoom! Anakin arrives in a speeder just in time to catch Obi-Wan. After a wild chase through the busy skies, Anakin leaps onto the bounty hunter's speeder and forces it to crash. The two Jedi capture Zam and ask her who is trying to hurt Padme. But before the bounty hunter can answer, she is silenced by a poison dart. The leader of the Republic, Chancellor Palpatine, asks Anakin to keep Padme safe. The young Jedi escorts the senator to her home planet of Naboo. As Anakin and Padme spend time together, they fall in love. Hey Keith, BDF, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Thursday, and may the turkey legs be with you. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan traces the poison dart to the planet Kamino. The Jedi is surprised to learn that the people of Kamino have cloned a bounty hunter named Jango Fett and created an entire army for the Republic. Obi-Wan is introduced to Jango and his young son, Boba. Hello, Mary. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. May the turkey legs be with you. Obi-Wan tries to bring Jango Fett in for questioning, but the bounty hunter has other ideas. With all his weapons and mighty battle armor, Jango sends the Jedi hurtling off a platform. Then he blasts off with Boba in his ship The slave won. Obi-Wan leaps into his starfighter and follows Jango Fett to the red planet, Geonosis. But the bounty hunter is waiting and launches a sneak attack. Obi-Wan escapes Slave One's deadly torpedoes with some fancy flying. Kaboom! Believing the Jedi has been destroyed, Jango lands on the planet's surface. Meanwhile, Anakin and Padme travel to the planet Tatooine. Anakin wants to visit his mother, who he left behind years ago when he became a Jedi. But he soon learns that she has been captured by vicious Sand people. Mandy Adams, hello, welcome in. Happy Thursday, and may the turkey legs be with you. The young Jedi races into the desert to rescue his mother, but he is too late. He finds her just in time to say goodbye. Anakin feels rage and hate growing inside him, and that is not the way of the Jedi. On the planet Geonosis, Obi-Wan discovers that the Separatists are building a huge army of battle droids. They are planning to attack the Republic. Obi-Wan sends a message to warn the Jedi Council, but he is captured by Count Dooku, the evil leader of the Separatists. Back on Tatooine, Anakin and Padme receive Obi-Wan's message. They blast off along with R2-D2 and Anakin's old droid C-3PO to rescue him from Geonosis. But before they can reach Obi-Wan, they are captured by Jango Fett and the winged Geonosians. Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme are shackled and brought to the center of a massive arena. They have to fight for their lives against 3 horrible monsters. Count Dooku and Jango Fett watch with amusement from above. The heroes battle the beasts bravely. But just when it seems the trio might be victorious, Count Dooku dispatches destroyer droids to finish them off. Suddenly, a robed figure appears. He is Mace Windu, Jedi Master and leader of the Jedi Council. Master Windu is joined by dozens of other Jedi who slash through the droid army with their lightsabers. Jango Fett tries to blast Mace, but the Jedi Master is much too powerful and strikes the bounty hunter down with one blow. Hundreds more battle droids surround the Jedi. The heroes are hopelessly outnumbered. Who can save them now? The clone army, led Who can save them now? The clone army, led by Jedi Master Yoda. As the battle rages, Count Dooku sneaks away. And that was sneaky of him. I'll keep reading. Obi-Wan and Anakin soon catch up with the villain and try to stop him, but Count Dooku is a Sith Lord, a master of the dark side of the Force. With his crimson lightsaber, Dooku quickly defeats the two Jedi. Just then, Yoda arrives. The powerful Jedi Master is more than a match for Count Dooku. Realizing he can't win, the Sith Lord sends a massive column crashing down toward Obi-Wan and Anakin. Yoda saves the two young Jedi just in time, but Count Dooku escapes to fight another day. The Republic has won the first battle, but the Separatists are far from defeated. Anakin and Padme are married in a secret ceremony on Naboo. Anakin knows that love is forbidden for Jedi, but he cannot deny that powerful force in his heart. And that is our second story tonight out of 3, Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Da, 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 da. Now we have our third and final story tonight, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith has been adapted by Jeff Smith and illustrated by Patrick Spaziante. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, good night, Keith. Take care. Thanks for popping in. War rages between the Separatist Army and the Galactic Republic. Evil General Grievous and his droid army have just captured Chancellor Palpatine, leader of the Galactic Senate. The brave Jedi Knights, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, blast off in their starfighters to rescue him. With the help of their astromech droid R2-D2, Anakin and Obi-Wan evade the Separatist vulture droids and land on General Grievous's flagship. Obi-Wan and Anakin find the Chancellor and the Separatist leader, Count Dooku. Whoosh! Dooku attacks with his crimson lightsaber. Obi-Wan is knocked aside, but Anakin defeats Dooku on his own. Before the Jedi are able to complete their rescue mission, General Grievous and his bodyguard droids appear. Obi-Wan and Anakin fight bravely, but their battle is interrupted when the battleship starts to break apart. Grievous flees in an escape pod. With his amazing piloting skills, Anakin crash lands the badly damaged battleship on the planet Coruscant. Another happy landing, Obi-Wan declares with a smile. The Chancellor is saved. He is a slippery bug, ain't he? Anakin is soon reunited with his wife, Padme Amidala, and she has wonderful news. She's going to have a baby. Anakin is happy, but he has terrible nightmares that something bad is going to happen to Padme. Meanwhile, the war is escalating throughout the galaxy. Jedi Master Yoda speeds to the planet Kashyyyk to help the Wookiees battle the Separatist droid army. He fights alongside a Wookiee named Chewbacca. Obi-Wan Kenobi travels to the planet Utapau to capture General Grievous. Riding a lizard-like creature called a Varactyl, Obi-Wan leads a Republic-cloned army to stop the evil droid commander. Grievous surprises Obi-Wan with 4 twirling lightsabers. During the furious fight, the Jedi is disarmed, but Obi-Wan uses the Force to grab a blaster. Zap! He destroys the cruel droid commander. Back on Coruscant, Chancellor Palpatine tells Anakin a terrible secret. Palpatine is really Darth Sidious, the evil Sith Lord. He is the true leader of the Separatist army and the mastermind behind the attacks on the Republic. Anakin prepares to capture Darth Sidious until the villain promises to teach the young Jedi how to keep Padme safe and sound. The leader of the Jedi Council, Mace Windu, tries to arrest Darth Sidious, but Anakin stops the Jedi Master. He wants to learn how to save Padme. The Sith Lord sends Mace Windu crashing through a window. Anakin kneels before his new master. You shall be known as Darth Vader, Darth Sidious tells his new apprentice. Darth Vader is sent off on his first wicked mission to destroy the Jedi and their temple. Darth Sidious gives a secret command. All across the galaxy, his loyal clone army begins to destroy the remaining Jedi. On Kashyyyk, clone troopers turn on Yoda. He fights back and flees in an escape pod. Obi-Wan barely gets away from his clone attackers on Utapau, and he reunites with Yoda. Darth Sidious goes before the Senate. He declares that the Republic will now be the first galactic empire. He will be its one and only leader for life, the Emperor Palpatine. Obi-Wan knows Anakin has turned to evil and must be stopped. He stows away on Padme's ship as she flies to her husband. On the volcanic planet Mustafar, Padme sees what Anakin has become. "You're breaking my heart," Padme tells her husband. Obi-Wan and Darth Vader begin a dangerous duel above rivers of flowing lava. Sparks fly as their lightsabers cross again and again. Finally, Obi-Wan strikes Anakin and sends him tumbling to the lava below. "I hate you!" Anakin cries. Saddened that he had to destroy his friend, Obi-Wan leaves the planet with Padme. That is a very good question, Tina. I do not know. Really do not know. Across the galaxy, Yoda confronts the Emperor. The Jedi Master and the Sith Lord begin an epic battle between the light and dark sides of the Force. But the Emperor's evil attack is too great, even for mighty Yoda. Defeated, the tiny Jedi escapes and goes into hiding on the swamp planet Dagobah. Padme gives birth to two babies, a boy and a girl. Before perishing from a broken heart, Padme names them Luke and Leia. A senator named Organa agrees to take Leia to Alderaan. He and his wife will raise the girl as their own. Emperor Palpatine rescues the burned and battered Anakin from the lava. Medical droids encase him in a robotic suit to save his life. His scarred face is hidden behind a black helmet. He begins to breathe. Darth Vader lives. Obi-Wan brings baby Luke to the desert planet of Tatooine. Anakin's stepbrother, Owen Lars, will raise the child, but Obi-Wan will always watch over him. The Jedi knows that when Luke is ready, he will bring a new hope to the galaxy. And that concludes our third and final story. Revenge of the Sith. Final story for tonight. I hope you all has enjoyed the stories tonight. I enjoyed bringing those to you. Thank you so much for popping in, everyone watching live, and everyone watching on the replay. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, if you are watching the replay, let me know in the comments, and I will respond as promptly as I may to your comments. Coming up next week is the next installment of this May the Turkey Legs Be With You series. We will be continuing with the Star Wars episodes 7, 8, and 9. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Also visit me, come by Sunday night for Drumsticks After Dark. That'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Come by Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. for Newsflash Disney, talking about some of the news, the highlights of news coming out of Disney World, the company, Disney Plus specifically. And again, that's at 9 o'clock. I posted this on Instagram this afternoon, and this isn't necessarily going to be a Disney-related, Disney-heavy offering that I'm going to be working on, launching, or actually relaunching in June, my podcast, The Dean Report. Has kind of been on a sabbatical for about a year at this point. And after continuing my YouTube journey for a little while, I'm going to be bringing my podcast back. I'll be doing the audio version, of course, will be released on podcasting platforms midweek. It'll be a bi-weekly podcast, and it'll be up on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, the website pod page, and I did put a link to that in the description of the video because you can go back and listen to all the past episodes should you want, but the first episode of the relaunched The Dean Report will be coming out on June 1st, which is a Thursday, actually. It might actually be the May 31st. But anyway, that'll be a relaunch, kind of a welcome back to the podcast. And then the actual first episode will be on June the 14th, will be the official first episode of this relaunch. Coming in July, after I get the audio version of the podcast going, I will start putting episodes here on YouTube to make it easier to listen along. And so that'll be coming up in the next few weeks. And follow me on Instagram. The Turkey Legster Hub is my group on Facebook. If there's a link to that in the description as well, if you're on Facebook and would like to join with myself and a few other friends. I'm slowly working on growing that on Facebook. And again, that's the Turkey Legster Hub, my group. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream tonight. Thank you again for listening. Take care. Have a gobble-tastic night. And may the turkey legs and the Force be with you. Oh, hey, Dave. Welcome in. I am heading out, but I hope you're having